Hello, and I am live. Hi everyone, hi. 2, 4, 5, 6. Hi. Hello. Oh, Calgary. Hi there, Michelle. Oh, why do I want to do this one? No, this one does not work for a live. I'll show it to you in a moment. But this is too hard. Hi everyone. Look at this. Exciting. Hi. Hello. Thank you, Pia. Thank you. Right. So back to the trusted one. I shall tell you what I'm doing with this one in a moment. Hi everyone. Hi. Yes, it is. It is purple, Karen. Now, did you notice? Oh, great that you loved the oatmeal biscuit. Did you notice I did the the scheduled live? Hey, I'm learning. And did you also see that you will then have your own time? Yes. Looking after ourselves. Thank you, Amy. Hi, Veronica from Australia. Oh, wow. So I'm hoping that I can do that every week now. So about Friday, maybe Friday, Saturday, I'll do I'll set the live. Suzanne, it's a new thing. Yes, Rebecca, I didn't realise, right? So thank you, Karen. It is the makeup. So a couple of weeks ago, hi dag mama. A couple of weeks ago, I noticed, no, not a couple of weeks ago, this week actually, beginning of this week, I noticed that, oh, great, Stella. I noticed that, all these other sort of, scheduled live. And I'm like, how? Why can't I do this? So the thing is, yes, you sort of, Tony, you have to sort of, as a YouTuber yourself, you sort of have to find out what they're doing. They don't sort of tell you this is now this or whatever. It's there and you sort of have to find out. So yeah, I discovered that actually you can sort of schedule a live, which is why I had a silly picture of that, of course, because I did it yesterday morning in my pajamas. And so, oh, that's great. It is soft, isn't it? So yes, I thought that would solve the problem of the times. So you will see it in your own time. So it will just tell you which time it is in your own time. So there's no trying to sort out time zones and things like that. So I will try and do that every week. But of course I will also try, and I didn't do anything else this week just to see what this would create. But I'll normally do the normal posts as well, on Facebook and stuff like that, just to let you know that it's happening. But yeah, if this scheduled is so much easier, and for me now as well, so I put it on, to start the new live, but I could see there was a red thing in the corner, so I clicked that and it said you've got one scheduled live, would you like to continue, blah blah. Yeah, so I continued on that, and then it was counting down. Russell, there is a playlist. There should be a playlist with all the Cal videos. So the Cal videos, I have put them all in the playlist, and the ones that are published obviously will be ready for you to watch. So you should be able to watch it. Yes, isn't it wonderful? So I sat here 2 minutes 50 seconds drinking tea, waiting for it to start. I did then have to press the, play, go live button, because I thought, is it just going to go live? Because obviously I could still be getting dressed. But yeah, and you were already talking, so that's great. Hi everyone. Yes, so the tea. So I'm still doing blind dip. It's in the beginning it was really good, and now I'm still, well, it is still really good, but it doesn't seem to be going down. It's 3 mint today. 3 mint. So let's taste it, shall we? Oh, this is nice. That's nice. Christine. Yeah. So I am wearing the Anna shawl, right? That's the one that was inspired by my grandma. Just like she's inspiring us for here, for the for the blanket as well. Oh, hibiscus. I love hibiscus tea. There is some in there. I'm trying not to have it because, you don't want it. I will have only those otherwise. Thank you, Joanne. Don't you think it's a bit too much? Is it a bit too much? Is it a bit too much? The hair, the makeup. Look, I did my eyes a bit of blush. See, I was just sort of, doing all that. I was getting ready. And Dirk walks in, and I go, is it a bit too much? Is it a bit too much? And he goes, you've been watching too much Mrs. Durrell's. I mean, yeah, actually, that was the look I was going for. Mrs. Durrell's. Have you noted? Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you. Have you seen her on Netflix? So it's the Durrells. And it's about a lady with 4 children, and she moves to Corfu with her family. Hi, Hager. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. So I have been crocheting, and so I've been sitting here watching the Durrells, and so that's why I've got the curls. She's got curls a bit shorter, and she goes. Thank you. So yeah, yes, you did. So this is the Anna shawl. Thank you, Ina, for purchasing it. It's a pattern. I do have it as a pattern in my, Ravelry shop. And it's one of my grandma's shawls. I have her original one as well, which is the same colour but much lighter. So I was really pleased to find this yarn and to be able to make it again in that. And I think with this dress sort of and this colourway, I think it goes quite well together. And then of course, it goes with the lipstick. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, I try to cheer everyone up. But yeah, I've been having a couple of sit down crochet days, and so thank you. Patricia, we'll have to have a chat about the lipstick later on. I have no idea what it's called, but I think for me it's a little bit too bright. Do you think it's okay? I'm not convinced. But yeah, so whenever I have those sort of sit down, when I know I'm doing a long stretch of crochet, I try to find, thank you everyone, thank you. I try to find a program that I can watch a lot of, Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy you like it. Oh my goodness, Rebecca, do not overdo it, okay? Do not overfrog. If it goes wrong and if you can fix it in the next row, fix it. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Hi, Anne. Charlotte, whatever floats your boat is fine, darling. Whatever floats your boat. You don't want to know until the time I had my pajamas on today. I've had one of those weekends where I've just been doing long stretches of crochet, and sometimes it's just easier to get up and start crocheting. See? I was crocheting in my pajamas till mid-afternoon. Who cares? I was happy, I was working, I was busy, I was thinking about lots of colours, and I was like, you know, why not? It's a waste of time to go and have your shower. You know, I just needed to crochet. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Joanne. But then I thought, oh, goodness me, it's mid-afternoon. I'm going to do the live later on. Dirk will be home soon, so I'm going to have my shower now. So I took some time out of crocheting, had my shower, and, sort of got ready, sorted a bit of dinner, sorted a cup of tea. So, yeah, that was my sort of get ready half an hour, and then back into the sofa, and off I went crocheting. So, but yeah, I've been watching the Durrells. It's been a great sort of Durrell weekend, and that's why, yeah, I went a bit over the top with the dress and the scarf and the thing, the curls. But there we go. They are on Netflix, and I think also on BBC. I don't know, but anyway, on Netflix they are, and I just love them. I've watched it many times. It's not just the first time I've watched it. So yeah. There we go. But let me just do some crocheting. So, apologies. I have not worked. Yes, it's a period thing. Yeah. It's, I think it's 1950s or something like that. No, 1930s, just before the Second World War. So, this is still where I finished last week because I have the perfect excuse. I do. I always have an excuse. Perfect excuse. Durrells. 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 Look at that. I have the new colours. And yes, they arrived. And of course, when I ordered them, I already had a plan for one of the colours. So I thought, it's, you're now working on the cal, and I now have time to do bigger things again, Oh, thank you, darling. Rebecca, if people choose the new colors, then I will put them in, of course. So these are my colors, my balls for putting in my stash. And last week we did 20 colors, so I'm still working on those. I've only started on the first one. Okay, but it will get done. Will get done. But of course, I have started another blanket. But, of course, obviously, I'm doing this because I now have the time to start a new blanket. And of course, this is for after the cal is finished. I have to start thinking again about, projects. So, yes, Karen, I think that's part of it. So, when I saw the colours, let me just show you them. So, we have Clementine. I have done a video as well on them. So, I have done a video where I am showing you them close up and in comparison to the other Pia, what country are you in? Because it could be different. So I've done a video. That's probably why. You'll have to see if you can find them somewhere else. So you'll have to, so these are the new colors, and I have done a video on them. In the video, I'm telling you how to do the pegs for them, and I also compare them to their family colors, so to other blues, to other purples, to other green, and it was quite interesting to do that. So there we go. They're really nice colors. they sort of seem to have a certain depth to them. I really, really like them. But before I actually, sort of when I ordered them, I knew that I still had to make another blanket because, of course, for my grandma, there's one more stitch. Well, there is more, but, urgently because people want it. There's one more stitch which I didn't include in the blanket, okay? Because it just didn't fit the blanket. So do you remember she had a purple blanket with those sort of openings like this and stars or butterflies, someone called them? So I decided not to put this into this blanket because it just didn't fit it. The holes were too big and it would have made it a completely different, all these are similar and they go together, but this, I think, it didn't match the rest of the blanket, but yes, for a shawl, I know. So I've now decided to look at the colours change. The minute I lift something up, all the colours change. I decided to make this one in this pattern in the purple. So I started this yesterday. I'm loving it. I am so loving it. I really, really like this. It's so simple, but yet you still have to keep your mind with it. But it's a really, really lovely pattern and it's really easy to do. So I will be filming this for when the cal finishes, right? So obviously, now it's all the cal, and now obviously I am working on things to do for after the cal. So this is quite again, this blanket has a completely different feel to it, because it's quite, I think it's quite modern, Oh, hi Emma, hi Claudia. So yeah, I'm making it so there's already a border around it. You can add a border, but I think a modern type of blanket, do you know what I mean? Just a different type of feel completely. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on and been working it out and sort of writing down the pattern and things like that. So I have been, I've really enjoyed making this. So this is, again, for after the cal has finished, there will be, yes! Oh, Emma. After the cal has finished, there will be a video somewhere about the proper purple blanket. Well, I don't know. Yes, there's so much granny clusters going around. I just wanted something different, like the blanket. It's completely different. There's no granny cluster in sight. Makes a change, doesn't it? So yes, so let me do some granny clusters at least. Yes, so I saw someone, but I think Dirk has already answered that. Yes, so yes. Oh, Jan, thank you for that. Yes, so here they are on repeat on Netflix. Obviously, you can watch them. But oh, they are just so glorious. The sides, the house that they live in, the clothes they wear, oh, the jokes. It's just so nice, the Darrells. So yes, so that's what I've been watching. Hence the hair and lipstick. Oh well. Doesn't hurt anyone, does it? So yes, so I've been working on that blanket, thinking about it and things like that. But oh my goodness, I was a little bit nervous. Ja, Treintje, een heel mooie serie. And actually, I love Keely Hawes. She is one of my favorite actresses. So yes, that's why I started watching it, and I sort of, the whole thing is just so beautiful. Hi Ruth. Yes, you can eliminate the heart if you want to. Just keep repeating the V stitches, like you did in the six first rows. But the reason I put the heart in there was because I wanted to give you a challenge, and I have already seen people who have completed it. So I don't think it was quite that much of a challenge. But Pia, exactly, it is easier than what it seems, okay? The minute you have, let me put my hook down because I'm bound to lose it. The minute you have that first one, okay, when you've done the first one, it works out. Then you have to repeat. And of course, yes, then it could become a little bit more complicated. But because you've done these and you're used to doing it, you can get that heart done. It is not too difficult. I tried several hearts. I did several designs, I think 2, 3, 4 even different hearts, and some didn't show up, some, yeah, why not? Eyeballing the next section. And I just thought this made so much more sense and kept it reasonably simple. Maybe it's not a challenge for some people, like someone had just said, and maybe, they can already do it. Maybe it is a challenge, but why not try it? Try the first row and see how you go. If you can't, if you have to undo a couple of rows because you're meddling up or whatever, undo them and just keep doing the V-stitch. But try it. Or, better still, I think it's about 50 stitches this bit here. Chain 50 stitches, do a couple of V rows, and then try the heart out. Just try it out. Just try to do it in a little tester piece and see how it goes. So then if you do it in a tester piece, then you're not doing these bits here and you're not wasting your time doing them. But I have to say, the pattern written out helps enormously because it gives you so many. Yes, Janie, that's it. There is some sort of challenge that's needed at some point, and I just wanted to challenge you. Not too difficult, not too easy, but something to just, bite your teeth into it and do it, and just try it. That's a nice idea, Fiona. But yeah, try it in a tester piece, or even just try it. You don't even have to do 50 stitches, do 30 and just try making a couple of rows with these outline holes. Do you know what I mean? Oh, very nice, Suzanne, very nice. So just try making them without doing all the rest. So that might be a thing. But yes, so there's the videos, there's the diagram as well. Now I didn't number the diagram because I couldn't, because I had to do all the rows, and by that time the diagram was too small to put the numbers next to it. But I think when you look at it, you can see what I mean that you have to do. So the diagram helps you, the pattern helps you, and the videos help you. Try it out. Okay, try it. At least give it a try. If it doesn't work, frog it and leave it out. Okay, but do try it because I think you'll be able to do it. And yes, you can see next week's episode there as well. People, we are past midway. The heart was the middle of the blanket. Can you believe that? You're past the middle already. Yes, Karen, but they won't know until after, okay? Now, the thing is, how do you keep from working on it so you finish it? You see, because this weekend I started this, and of course I've only done this much, right? Which, of course, you know, is not much yet. It's got to become this long. You know, so, oh my goodness, Marilyn. Oh, well, you'll have twice the fun. You'll have fun now watching us making it and seeing the videos, and then you'll be able to have the fun all over again when you actually start your blanket. So, yeah, so you've got to have some sort of, you know, perseverance to be able to do it. So this is what I've done this weekend, and that's just about the same amount as you would have done in a week as well. So now I'm hoping to do the same amount this week. And then I'll hope to do the same amount again at the weekend. So I'm working a little bit faster than I give it to you, because obviously I've got other videos to make as well. But yeah, I try to really sort of keep it up at a really high pace, because obviously I've got different, you know, sort of goals to achieve from what you have. But yesterday afternoon, someone finished the heart section. You know, someone finished the whole week. So, you know, it's amazing how well you're doing. And even if you're behind, or even if you haven't started yet, it does not matter, because the videos are going to stay there. The pattern is going to stay there. And if you want to, after the last episode of the Cal has aired, there will be the pattern for sale on Ravelry, so you can buy the pattern to show you to show you your support to me, but also just to have it so that if you are running behind, or if you are sort of making it later on, you're still waiting for your yarn, you can do it. You know, you've got the pattern there. So, you know, there's no rush whatsoever. But of course, I have to publish them at one point, okay? If I publish them one a month, then people are just going to forget about it. But yeah, so I do it 1 or 2 a week. Dat is geen probleem, Christine. But this week there's only one video for the cowl, okay? Because we've incorporated the heart into our normal section. So Ninja yeah, I speed crochet. Oh dear. So I really should be crocheting while I'm talking. So there will be the video on Wednesday is going to be quite a special video. It's something completely different. Well, no, it's not completely different, but it's all about the other star on this channel. I don't block my crochet unless it's like a triangle. No, it's not him. No, it's not him. What am I doing? Where is my yarn gone to? Who can guess who the video is about? Yes, this is the way to crochet. Look. Yes, Janie. It's Leila. Why did I put my... There. It's Leila. Yep. And Ray features as well. So it's quite a... I was so pleased I filmed it, because something happened that had never happened before, And I was like, I've caught this on camera. It's wonderful. So yes, so Leila is the star of the show, and I made a video all about her. It was great filming it and watching it and editing it. And so yes. Claudia, no, it's not about my grandma, but it's about Leila. Jenny, that's taking it a little bit too far. That would be fun to see her crocheting. She'd be like, what? But no. She doesn't generally touch my yarn, so I'm quite safe with her. Yes, if we had one of a cat crocheting, I'm sure it would go viral. Would take me a long time to teach her. Goodness. Yes, she does. She has been watching me, although, to be honest, I think she just, she's on my lap generally, and she just sleeps. I think she just loves, being close and being warm, and that's it. Oh dear, yeah. She was awake 10 minutes ago, before we started, but now, of course. Did I hear Ray earlier? He's in the hallway there, so unfortunately, again, they're asleep. Never mind. They have little stamina, these cats. I think it's been very, they've been asleep quite a lot. Yes, that's the thing. Sharon, is it Sharon? Sharon, yes. I got hair everywhere basically. Penny, yes, I am wearing my grandma the Anna shawl. So this is the one I made, but of course I also have the one that she's made. This is the Anna shawl. There's a video for that. The other day, I don't know whether you noticed whether you saw that picture that I took of me working, and I had my Ola Keely skirt with the red t-shirt, and then I had this over it. That was a very glamorous day. I really liked working like that. I should dress up more often. I normally have my yoga clothes on, But yeah, this is the Anna shawl. There's a video for that. Well, actually, there is a video of me making this in pink, and that's the proper tutorial. And then I made this again, and I took it to New York, and I've got it on the plane and things like that. So yeah, it's interesting, the the video about this one. Yeah, still got my hook there. Hang on. Ah. Sharon, that's a good idea. Kittens, what do you mean to cat Leila? She's now 10. She's going to be 11. Christine, this blue Anna shawl is actually yarn and colors, and the wool I used is a chunky, and it's actually acrylic and wool. So although I'm a bit I can feel the wool on my skin. If I do it like this, I can feel it. It's itchy. But if I have it on me like this, it's fine. So as long as it doesn't touch my skin, I can wear it. But I love this color. So that's why I got it. Well, they sent it to me in a pack. So yes, so this is from Yarn and Colours, and when I thought, oh, wool, I'm not so sure, but if it's a shawl, it's fine. I can actually crochet it. It's okay for my hands, but it's just for my skin. Ophelia Talks Crochet is my Ravelry shop. Also, all these links everything is in the header of my YouTube channel. So my Facebook group, my Ravelry, my Pinterest, it's all in the top of my YouTube channel. So if you if you see it on your PC, I think, and if you go to the thank you and Wipichik, if you go to the thing up there, there's sort of you know top. No, it's at the bottom of the banner in the right hand side. There's all my links. So do go and have a look there to see. But Ravelry shop is there. It's the Ophelia Talks Crochet on Ravelry. Ah, yes. Well, Leila is, Fiona, Leila is the logo of my channel. If you've seen the logo, you know, it's a cat with a ball of... Why am I doing a chain? I'm not there today. I'm not crocheting. My logo is... Oh, do I have it here somewhere? Oh. Ta-da! See? So it's a cat. I don't know whether you see this in the right way, but it's a cat with a ball of yarn. And so yeah, so she's sort of the logo of the channel because she's always here. She's always on my desk. She's always on my lap. Her hair is in every one of my projects. And so yeah, so when I had someone design the logo for me, he watched some of the videos and I was talking about my cat. He knew we had cats, so he thought it was appropriate to include the cat. And I think it's a great thing to have, you know, sort of have her, you know, and then have the little ball of yarn that she's chasing. So, oh, thank you, Valeska. And I think, yeah, I wanted to go for something really simple, black and white and an outline. And that's what I wanted and that's what I got. Look. And yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And yeah, so my mum just said, yeah, blue and light blue was like my mucker's, you know, my grandma's favorite color. So again, I think, you know, with this scarf, I think I did well in trying to replicate it. I did make it in pink as well because again, that was a yarn that I was trying out from Ice Yarns and I just wanted to try it out. So yes, you can, Valeska, I've got the mugs underneath the videos. So yes, the mug is available for purchase. It's underneath the videos. You should see a link to my Teespring shop and you just have to click it and you can find it. I've got merchandise. Look. I've got merch. I've got a mug. Oh dear. I know how, you know, all these things. You know, when I watch, obviously I watch other YouTube channels as well. Oh, Karen, I think haven't I given you one? Hang on a minute. Karen, I've got one for you. Because you tested something. You tested something, didn't you? And then you earned a mug. Where were you when I handed out the mugs? Honestly, Karen, next time I see you, I will give you a mug, okay? Why did I think you had one? Do you know, I've got them here. Yeah, and Mum and Dad also have these mugs. Why do not? Why? I want a mug too, my mum. No, she doesn't say it like that, but you know. I was only, you know, I was just testing them and she was like, why don't I have a mug like that? And I'm like, Mother, they're testing pieces. You know? Be patient, you will get your mug. Oh dear. Yeah, well, to be honest, Karen, I was thinking what I have got some left over and I did not realise I hadn't given you one. Oh no, Rachel! Why? How did that happen? What did you do? Honestly. Breaking the mug. Yeah, thank you, Karen. I have got some here, and I just couldn't think who else I had to give it to, but you know. Dawn, don't give her any ideas. Honestly. Now I have to buy her tea as well. Come on. Leila. She's here now. Leilaka. No. No, we're not doing that. She's going like this in the blanket. You know, oh dear. Right. Two things. First, this. Somebody wanted to see the kiss blanket, so yes, I am still working on it, and I haven't done anything to it because I've been doing something with, you know, with the new colours. Here she is. There we go. Look, here we are. Oh, and lately, because she's always been on my lap, I've got this fleece blanket on my lap because she ruins all the, you know, all the crochet blankets she hooks in them. So there. That's Leila. It's called a kiss blanket. So keep it simple, sweeties. She's now licking my hand. Let's see if she's licking. And so yeah, so I keep this blanket handy just to put it over my legs. I wish I could put a crochet blanket over me, but she started doing that sort of, whatever it's called, that biscuit making or whatever. I'm trying to get her into the picture. Look. There you are. Look at that. Leilaka. Leila. Hey, look. Yes, so Waleska, it's all StarCraft Special DK, and everybody is choosing the colors for me. So last week, remember, I don't know whether you remember, I asked for colors. So I've got a list of 20 colors. I've got some in my basket here. I've got some in my basket here. And so that's why you can tell me which colors, because obviously you can look up a list of colors like Veronica did, but of course she left it, so now I have her list. But yeah, so that's what we're doing, and so it's a slow growing blanket, but that's the whole idea of it. Yes, I know she's got those beautiful powder blue eyes. I know, this is what she does. She goes with her tail. Can you see her? Leila. Wat is er? Huh? Kijk eens. And so it's slow growing, but that's the whole point. It's a blanket for me. Oh, don't worry, Karen. It's a blanket for me to work on during the lives, and also sort of, you know, evening times in bed or something. My go-to project, basically. But obviously, when I'm designing or, you know, new colors and stuff like that, then this gets, you know, put to the side a little bit, and then I work on that because obviously I have to. But it's nice just to keep this going and just to keep working on it. I have, in fact, updated the blog with these colors. So, no, with the 20 colors. So, thank you. So those 20 colors, which I haven't put on here just yet, but which are in the pipeline, are already on the blog, so you can get on with it as well. And then the minute I have new colors, I will put them on. But of course, I always ask you for colors, and I'm not asking for colors just yet because obviously I have to do those 20 first. So she is a ragdoll. In her passport, it says a ragdoll, and she's a blue pointed or something. So she's got the sort of coloring on her face, and then she's got the sort of the grayish. Yes, Julie. Well, hopefully someone will, you know, whenever I ask them next time, hopefully someone will be there to, you know, cue the new colors. Okay. So yeah, and she's got little white feet, so she's sort of looks like she's got socks on, and of course her tail is darker again as well. She's just so lovely. Yeah. She never scratches, she never bites. I mean, she'll bite, but it's play biting, so it's never, you know, never through the skin or anything. You can just do with her whatever you want, you know. Well, obviously she will, you know, but sometimes I'm just like, I really, really want to squeeze her, you know. But you don't, because, you know, no, she's complete opposite to Ray. You can just sort of, you know, she'll just leave if she's had enough. But yeah, I can cuddle her. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. I can cuddle her, and I can, you know, sort of give her little scratches in her neck. Look at her. Look. She's purring. Look at her. And do you remember the video on the 10 tips? Well, I had everything ready to film, and I sat in the sofa sort of, and I was, sometimes you sort of, when you start filming like that, he always looks grumpy, Julie. It's just a look. It's just a look. It's not that he's always grumpy. And you sort of, you sit here and you think, right, I'm going to film this, but you sort of have to get in the right frame of mind, and you sort of have to think about it first, and then you start talking. So I had my video rolling, and so I was already videoing, and I was just crocheting, just sort of trying to get into the moment. And she came and sat on my lap, and I thought, right, this is it. I've got to start talking now. So I have her on my lap with her, and she was there all the time. You know, so throughout that video, she's on my lap, and I am so pleased she was, because, you know, to catch her on camera like that, for the world to see her, you know, sort of, you know, it's really nice to have that. You see, we lost a cat before, and I just think I didn't take enough pictures of him. You know, this was years ago, obviously. I did, you know, it was 8 months, we lost him. And, you know, when he died, I was like, why didn't I take more pictures? Why didn't I, do you know what I mean? I just so wanted more pictures of this cat, of keepsakes, you know. So I've got an album in my sort of stash of albums. Yes, Amy, they are, aren't they? And so, you know, I made him an album, and sort of that's our, he was called Ginger, and that's our Ginger, you know. And then of course we got Ray of Hope, we called him. And of course straight away I started taking a lot more pictures, and I created an album, and of course I'm over that now, because, you know, I've got loads of pictures of them. But still, you know, they've been with us for 10 years now. So yeah, I'm a cat person. I'm not really a dog person. My grandparents had a dog a long time ago when I was a child, really small. But it was just a Mongol type dog. And yeah, this was years and years ago. And I remember having him, and then all of a sudden he wasn't there anymore. So, you know, but yeah, no, I like cats because yes, they'll scratch, yes, they'll bite, but they can't do any sort of big damage like a dog can, if they're not trained properly or anything like that. Yeah, and we had a fish. Well, Mum, we had several fish which all looked the same. So we had fish which we had one fish which we had for years, but it was a different fish after very little weeks. We had to replace the fish quite often, as you do. But yeah, no, there she goes. Leila, off she goes. That was it. I'm glad she's gone because it was getting a little bit too hot. And also she comes and sits right up here, and then I've got the blanket here. It's too much. But yeah, no, I like cats also because you don't have to take them for walks. Yeah, I don't, you know, if you have to take the dog for a walk, oh my goodness, no, sorry, that's not me. I can't be taking a dog out for a walk every day, you know, every morning, every night. Cats are so much easier. You just, you know, they take care of themselves basically. So, you know, yes, if you want to, you can put a, no, Dad didn't know we were replacing the dead fish. Yeah, basically, there's water and food out for them all the time. They have their litter tray, which we empty like once or twice a day, and they're fine. They're just independent. They can go wherever they want. They've got beds all over the house. They have, you know, the sofa is theirs, the bed is theirs, under the bed. This morning I couldn't find Leila. And where was she? I've got a utility room and we've got sort of really tall cabinets in there with some food in them. She was on top of that. So, you know, they can go wherever they want. Yeah. So, you know, they don't do any work around the house, unfortunately. Okay, Annie, bye. Have a nice day. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's just they're really nice company, to be honest. And also they do not bark. You know, dogs can be really loud, but cats, you know, nobody hears them. They're quite quiet and they'll meow at us, you know, if there's something wrong. But other than that, I think I tell you I think I tell you in the video how much I used. I can't remember. I used 6 balls, but I can't remember how big the balls were because they were chunky. And I put long tassels on. I know, Denise. I know. I saw that earlier, that there was loads of people watching. I am so pleased. Yeah, I'll definitely do that reminder again because I think that helps everybody. You know, it helps everybody with the time. So it gives you the time, your local time, which is handy, of course. And yeah, you know, we'll have a chat about crochet, about yarn. I'll give you some of my contagious laughs and I'll try and cheer you up. And of course, if Leila is there, then that will cheer everybody up as well. So, you know, I'm trying just to make it a nice time for us, something for you to look forward to and something for you to just, you know, magically make a smile appear on your face without you even noticing. There she goes. Not Mrs. Tease, Mrs. Durrell. Mrs. Durrell. The curls are already fading. They don't last long for me. Never mind. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Yes, so the heart is sort of, there is the heart. There we go. And look, there is my, these are my stars. I don't know whether you've seen them. Thank you, Raffaella. Yes. So this week, I know it is getting quite long. This week there's only one video for the Cal, and that is, shall I show you? Yay! We are doing blocks again, and these this time there are bigger ones. So before we did small blocks, and this week we are doing bigger ones. So that will be great fun. Of course, there'll also be a divider section. So if you are doing it in different colors, that's the one to do. But also, I mean, I've been seeing all these colors, all the color combinations. It's been wonderful. So I am quite enamored with doing a blanket in one color. That's why I'm doing this one in one color as well. Yes, that's about the width, but Karen, don't worry if it's not. Don't worry, because obviously, there's too many other things that we could be worrying about in this day and age. So if that's what you've got by about whatever, it's fine. Okay, enjoy your crochet, enjoy your time that you have, just a little bit of time that you have for yourself for crocheting, and just thinking about the crochet. Heidi, who knows? Probably. Now, what I want to do is, yes, of course, I want to finish this one. So I'll just be keeping and working on this one. I have got other ideas of blankets in my head, which I'm working out. So yes, so there's this one. I've got another new pattern coming up for a blanket as well, for which I've ordered more yarn. So again, that will arrive next week hopefully, and then I'll be able to film that, and I'll be able to show you and tell you that it's on its way. So that's exciting. But also, hi Esther, but also I am no, Anja, keep your mouth closed. Change the subject now. Yes, there are some new colours. Successfully changed the subject. Mrs. T's in all her glory. There are new Starcraft colours, and I have done a video on that. So that will be coming out, of course, after all the Cal videos, because obviously, that is going to keep going first of all. Yes, my shawl is the Anna shawl, which I made, for my grandma. I remade my grandma's shawl. Well, actually, I had, you all have some day off next week. I had that day off. Yes, on Friday, because that was a different bank holiday for me, because I don't work according to the UK bank holidays. So, Pat, I am not answering that question. No! How? I never even said anything. Right, so I was crocheting most of Friday, most of yesterday, and most of today. I tried to crochet at a minimum of 2-3 hours in the evening, because obviously I have to, because I've got to, I've got to keep you busy. I've got to keep you busy. Oh my goodness, why? Okay, so keeping people busy. Yes, so I'm making the Kiss blanket, I'm making this blanket, I've got another blanket up my sleeve, which I will do a video about soon. I'm just waiting for yarn. So yeah, so things are all happening. There's lots of things happening. And so probably there'll be another scrap blanket somewhere, Heidi. I am sure, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I just, wherever it takes me, basically. You sort of have to, if it comes into your head and you've got an idea, you've got to act on it, and it depends, The other day, I thought, right, I finished, there was something that I finished. What was it that I finished? Oh yeah, the Havana. I finished the Havana, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, what shall I do now? And I'm like, oh my goodness. And I didn't panic, but I was like, what am I going to do after the Cal? Because, I've got to. So for a couple of days, I had no ideas in my head, absolutely none. And I was thinking, right, I'm not going to worry about it just yet, but I am going to have to come up with something because I'm going to have to start new projects. And all of a sudden it happened. And now I'm like, what to do first? So, that's how it goes. You sort of go from one to another and, but there you go. Yes, Fernanda, thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up if you liked watching this, and I am sure that you will like the next episode of the Cal as well. If you're running a little bit behind, it doesn't matter where you are. Any progress is good progress, right? So when I ask you for a picture of your progress, doesn't necessarily mean your finished part of this week, right? Just any progress is fine. So if you are a member of my Facebook group, or if you're not yet, do go over there and ask to become a member. And any progress. Hi, Kenneth. Any progress is fine. Okay. It doesn't matter if you've done one row this week or you've done 35. We want to see if you want to show us your progress. More than happy. And if you have got a question, or if you've undid it again, or you did it again and you did it again and you did, don't keep don't keep trying on your own, right? Go to the group and ask for advice. Don't get stuck, don't get in a rut, don't get upset. Just go to the group and ask for advice. It might be just simple, you might maybe not have noticed something, but don't get, don't get, oh, I can't do this, undo it again. Do make sure that you will, ask for help. Don't let it get to you as well either, okay? And yes, if you do go to the group, please answer the questions, because they will not let you in otherwise. Karen and Julie are very strict with that. It's not me, I'll let you in. But, you've got to answer the questions. Oh dear. They're really, really strict. So make sure you answer the questions. Also, yes, I'm blaming you guys. Also, if you invite someone, make sure that you tell them and get them to answer the questions, because otherwise Karen and Julie will not let them in. Okay? Yes. They are very hard questions, right? Yeah, Julie, I'm blaming you for my yarn purchase on Friday. Sorry, people. Yeah. Anyway. I'm hoping... They are. Ross, they're so strict. They're like, that person hasn't answered the questions. Don't let them in, Anja. Don't. And I'm like, oh, okay, I won't. They tell me off. Who let that person in who didn't? I did. I let her in because I liked her. Well, she didn't ask the questions. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. Blame me. Blame me. I'll always back you up. Okay? If you need an excuse for ordering yarn, just blame me. Blame the channel. Blame me. Say, yeah, but it was Anja from Ophelia Talks who said I had to buy this, and now I've bought it, and I'm blaming her. I'll back you up. If you need to, I'll send you a text message A messenger that you can show your husband. Of course, I have nobody to blame, do I? Okay, I'll play along. Yep. Yeah, I told her. Yeah, no, she needs that yarn. I did tell her that she needed all those balls. Yes, yes, yes. I know. It just, when it gets entangled, I'm glad it's okay now. It was all entangled on my lap just now. Well, the thing is, you see, I do blame all of you because obviously I can't design anything if I don't have the balls there to try things out, can I? You know? I need to make sure that I have enough yarn so I can try things out. And of course, if you say a colour that I haven't got for the kiss blanket, I've got to go and get it. Of course, you know. Anyway, about this week's videos. I've tried to do this before. Okay. First of all, Wednesday, there will be a lovely video about Leila. So I hope you will enjoy watching that while you're crocheting. And then on Friday, I feel like Mrs. Durrells again. And then on Friday, there will be, yes, perfect excuse, Marilyn. It's the perfect excuse. And then on Friday, there will be the next episode of the Cal. It will be the next section. And I need more yarn. I'm into it now. I can crochet. And you will be making a different set of blocks. So don't, what am I doing here? So don't get confused. It's a different, a different counting method. So it's counting to different amounts. So make sure you don't do the previous ones, okay? And then I'll be there at the weekend. And I will make sure I do the programmed live again, because then at least you can see your time on it, and I think that will help. How did you know it was going to start? Did you get... No, Amy, obviously no, it's not up yet. I only filmed it the other day. I'm still in editing mode. And of course we are doing Cal videos at the moment, so it's all about the Cal still. So it's going to be after the Cal. And so did you get because Dirk said you were already there. So did you get a notification in advance then? Or were you there because you knew the time? Oh, okay. So make sure you set a there is a reminder thing or something, so you can put waiting. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'll do that again sort of towards, well, maybe the middle of the week or something. So, so you've got them waiting for you. Great, that's fine. Fabulous, got a notification with a countdown. Fabulous, that's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, great. So that's what we'll do from now, and then I'm sure that 202. Right, okay. Fabulous. So I hope you have a nice week. If you're still working on the V stitches part with the heart, don't lose your patience, don't lose heart, don't get annoyed by it. It is quite simple to do. Some people have already done it. Hi Ingrid. And I am sure that you can do it as well. Take it as a challenge. And you've got to do these things. Otherwise you never learn extra things, right? So just imagine you do it and you look back and you think, wow, I did that. So, it is very, very achievable. And if you are still behind, to be honest, I shouldn't say if you're behind. It does, you are not behind, right? You're just doing this at your own pace, which is fine. It's perfectly all right. But any progress that you make, you are more than welcome to post it in the Facebook group. Ask for advice. Oh, Dawn, why? Oh, honestly. And yes, you're learning something new, and that is exactly why I did it. Okay? So I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you next week. Breakfast time! Wonderful! Bye, everyone! Yeah, it's there. The heart is in there, so we won't lose it. Bye, everyone! Bye! Enjoy the video with Leila. Bye! Hi! But dag Zoe! Bye! Have a good week!